8th podcast.
Number 8, huh? Can't believe I've made it through that many with you. I don't.
You chose to hang out with me on Sunday for the Super Bowl uninvited. So don't make it seem like this is a chore for you.
It's only because Nick Swartzen was there.
Phone's
Is that your
going
phone?
off.
You fucking idiot.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Phone's gone off. Ugh.
Great placement of the phone.
Phone. Little brush.
What are you doing over there? Looking for something to talk about because you came unprepared?
Checking work emails. Which just put me in a shit mood. Said so many.
I was in a shit mood the second I stepped into your apartment and looked at you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm glad the microphone covers up the majority of your rat face.
Is it because you showed up early and you had to sit in you were made to sit in your car for 9 minutes?
No, I enjoyed sitting in my car. It was actually very refreshing to be.
What were you doing? You're on your sitting in your car on your laptop.
I'm starting a new business. I was doing things regarding the business.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I was you.
Why? You're the most. I mean, you got to be one of the most non-business savvy, non-technical savvy people that I've ever met.
A lot of starting a business is just having a really good idea and getting it off the ground. It's not like grinding it out with technical data.
No, you fool! It's not. I wasn't sitting there programming
your business. I can start a business tomorrow, and it'll do better than whatever you're thinking.
Do you want to compete? Would you like to compete? I'm dead serious. We can bet. We can make a wager right now.
Well, no, because the business that I'm going to start you're involved. We're meeting about it after this podcast with other people.
Probably a conflict of interest.
By the way, when I was listening to the last podcast, it's the hardest I've ever laughed listening to it. I was literally tears were streaming down my face, and it was over something so stupid. No one who listened to it probably laughed besides me. It was just you had a really simple, pathetic stutter.
Oh yeah,
and it was on the word compete. You go, and then you guys can
compete.
Compete.
Let's hear your best stutter. Best stutter.
Well, I did it then. I made fun of you, but you just went, and then we'll compete. It was so.
When you say you did it then, you mean when you were mimicking?
Yeah.
When you were making fun of me?
Yeah, it was emasculating what you did.
Yeah, maybe I did it on purpose for entertainment value.
You didn't.
What's up with you always licking your chops in the mic? It's disgusting. Stop it.
It reminds me of like a dog.
Like
when a real cute dog licks you and then he goes.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't. But it reminds me of having sex when I'm on mushrooms. That's what it reminds me of because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, you've never done that.
I've never done mushrooms.
I question that you've ever had sex anything but deadly sober. You have to keep your wits about you.
All right.
Get the mechanics down.
I made a new email address. It's called dead.tooth@cocktailsandkimonos.com, and I've been soliciting other podcasts to put a link on their website.
Okay,
and we'll put one up of theirs. So if anybody's listening,
can listeners send in news stories, information, and questions?
The listeners can do anything they want if they send it to dead.tooth at cocktailsandkimonos.com.
Is it cocktailsandkimonos.com?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
We gotta get the listeners involved. They gotta send us in stuff. Mm-hmm. Send us in stuff, and we'll read it because then we'll actually have stuff to talk about instead of just Retep's
dead tooth.
Yeah, and other physical problems.
Wait, we also have a phone number. I don't even know if you knew that.
Of course not.
It's 321-DIKVEIN. That's 321 Dick Vein. I don't know what the numbers are.
Why did you make it that?
Because it was, I was trying to find something that's memorable. I think our listeners can remember Dick Vein.
Yeah, but without the
3,
C,
2, 1.
it's going to throw people off.
It's not.
That's gross. We have female
like Ridiculous
listeners.
Radio, which is another great podcast.
Female listeners, Sarita and Claire. We're really sorry about the Dick Vein thing.
Sarita and Claire.
Yeah. Have you been? There's only one news story that I want to talk about this week. That's pretty much dominated my entire week.
What's that? The murder in Washington? The murder-suicide?
No, I don't care about that.
Oh, okay.
Purple Squirrel. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I've heard nothing of it.
So, I'm not joking. It's in Pennsylvania. these people found a bright purple squirrel. Google it.
I mean, is it like spray painted? I'm Googling right now.
This is the crazy thing about the squirrel is it hasn't been painted like they looked at it.
It looks like it mated with a blueberry or something.
Yeah.
Is that one of the theories?
No, that it went into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. No, you know what's a bummer is the scientists that looked at it were like, oh yeah, that's no question. A bunch of natural gas fracking water came up and he drank fracking solution because they said he's the same color as bromide. And it's the reason the squirrel's purple. And it's not the first squirrel that's that color in the area.
Now, where is this again?
It's in Pennsylvania, which I don't know if you've seen the documentary Gasland.
Yeah, I have.
That's where that was shot, where people can light their water faucets on fire.
Wow.
That's a bummer, dude.
That is a
We're gonna have
huge
purple
bummer.
squirrels.
I mean, I'm not so much concerned that they're... I mean, are they okay other than the fact that they're purple?
No, they have bromide poisoning.
Jesus. I mean, and now it looks like they have this poor thing caged up. It's
They
fat as fuck, this squirrel, though, by the way.
It had been in a cage for 3 days. They were probably feeding it cheese pizza.
It went from like 1 pound to 7.
Yeah. He went from 7 ounces to 7 pounds. But they released him today, and they apparently he looked back with a tear in his eye.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. A squirrel tear.
I'm dealing with cool control.
Ding dong, ding 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 dong.
Hey, have you ever been on vacation? Like as an adult?
Yeah.
Like a proper like gone.
No, for like a week?
Yeah.
No, I usually just go back to Chicago, but...
Poor.
Yeah, poor.
Yeah. You should.
No, I just have
you
people.
tried
I have
harder
people to see, and
I know. I do all that stuff too, but then I also take like exotic vacations.
Well, I mean, you don't work
Because I tried hard in high school and then college as well. Self-made,
Yeah.
single parent household.
Well, and now you do nothing at all.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you're
I'm the boss, pal.
Yeah, but you work the least out of anybody that I
Really?
Anybody that I know.
Okay,
Anybody.
that's funny. I have a
Anybody.
specialized skill set. So you haven't been been with like a girlfriend to the beach or to a resort?
To the beach? I live in California. Of course, I've been to the beach.
I'm not
with a
talking about
girlfriend.
Venice Beach where there's more fucking
What about Hermosa?
gross. Gross.
I'm going whale watching. So
When's that?
Is that a vacation? Saturday.
No, it's a few hours of fun though.
2.5.
All right.
Drinks.
Probably one drink the way you roll.
One's included.
One drink that you'll both have to share and nurse.
One drink is included with the Groupon.
What kind of whales do they have down there? Where is it?
Gray whales? It's in Hermosa, or I'm sorry, Newport Beach.
Gray whales, more like gay whales. See, they're like 4 feet long.
Could you stop offending half of our audience with your derogatory jokes?
No, but honestly, going whale watching with gray whales is like going on a shark tour where they're like reef sharks.
Where they're like saltwater aquarium sharks?
Like gummy sharks. Who's going?
Me and the girlfriend are going.
Is she coming out to visit?
Yeah, she's coming out to visit. Tomorrow, actually. I'm very excited.
Is she taking a cab from the airport, or do you have to pick her up?
No, I'm going to pick her up tomorrow.
What time?
She gets in at 9:30 a.m., so I'll pick her up at 9:40.
And then do what?
Well, she's going to take my car and I'll ride my motorcycle to work.
Why can't you just take a cab from the airport?
Because I want to see her as soon as possible.
That's not true. I know that you feel inconvenienced. I can see it in your eyes.
No, you
It's
can't.
an hour round trip in LA.
No, it's not an hour round trip. I live in near the airport. It's like a half hour round trip.
I just feel like we're adults now. Like, people should find their own way from airports to places. Like, I don't ask people for rides.
I drove you and your girlfriend to the airport.
When?
When I did. I don't know. What was that? Over Christmas?
When you were asleep? I don't know. This never happened.
I drove you both to the airport.
I probably paid you.
I took La Cienega all the way down. You didn't pay me.
I paid you with friendship.
Yeah.
And
not
Coors
valuable.
Light cans.
Your friendship is worth less than pennies.
My friendship could take you on a lot of whale watching trips. So
Too
Katie,
bad I only want to go on one.
So your girlfriend wanted to go whale watching?
No, I picked up the tickets and I asked her if she wanted to go.
Well, she's coming to visit. I mean, the whole trip's essentially whale watching.
Why is
you haven't been keeping up with your diet. That's fine.
You're right. I mean, I never started the diet. I don't know. Keeping up with it, it's 2 years past.
What'd you have for lunch today?
I actually ate healthy. I had a turkey sandwich and carrots and water.
I didn't say your post lunch snack. What'd you have for lunch? Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Neither. I had carrots and a turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
I got no comeback to your fat jokes anymore. I there's nothing I could say except for that I'm not that fat.
I love the people don't know what you look like.
We got to get some shit up on there.
This blob.
We got to get pictures up there. Somebody just asked us on Twitter.
Who did?
What we look like. I don't know what his name is.
Oh, it was a guy. Well,
no, but then I was looking at other people's podcasts, and when they have pictures and shit, it really gets you more involved.
yeah, I know. I think if people could see what I look like, that would help.
Yeah, and if they could see what I look like, it would. Should we not? They already know what you look like. I put up your high school picture where you look like.
You know what? We got to get a current thing up there.
Where you look like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
I don't want people picturing that. That's not cool, man.
All right, so the news story that stuck out in my head that I read today: a bored clerk caught watching porn during a rape trial.
Oh my god!
You didn't hear about this? I mean, it's not big news by any means, but
yeah, what your cousins do. It doesn't make national news.
Yeah, but he was caught surfing porn sites during a rape trial, and he said that he did so because he was bored. Oh my god!
Or was he watching rape-themed porn?
No,
like simulated.
His excuse is he said that he watched a lot of internet porn. He said that at work there were moments in his day that were boring, and he would surf the net to get access to sites, but to get the titles of sites to use on his home computer, and normally sites are blocked. Police later found evidence of child porn at Majumder's home.
I was thinking about getting a dog. Shortly.
Right.
Like it's one of those things where I was like, I can't have a dog till I have like a giant house. You know.
I thought you meant you were going to get a dog and name it shortly. Anyways.
Sorry. Hey guys listening. Sorry about that, no, but I'm like, could I elevate? Like, could I just do it? Could I just get a fucking how hard is it to have a dog? People make it sound like it's like
why don't you get
flying
a pig?
a 747.
Why don't you get a pig?
I already got one named Retep.
You don't own me.
I have one in my life. What was the type of dog that Fraser's dad had?
I think that was a terrier of some sort.
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell Terrier, yeah.
How about that? Those are cool.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is?
It would hate you.
No. It's one of two breeds of dog that
go blind.
If you raise it from birth around cats, it will still, the second you turn your back, immediately kill the cats. Like, Jack Russell Terriers
honestly
cannot be trusted around a cat.
That would probably serve to benefit you in the long run. Everybody already has this really negative image of you with the cats and all that shit.
What are you talking about? Everyone's loving that.
No,
image.
I mean, people are like, I don't want to go over there. He's got the cats, and he's really weird with them.
No one ever says that.
No, they talk about how when you walk in, even when you're with people, you go and pet and talk to the cats for like 5 minutes before you even pay them any attention.
So what?
No, I'm just saying, like, people.
Why do people need such instant attention? I want to say hi to cats.
I'm not a psychologist. I'm just telling you what people say about you.
Wait a minute. I think you're being modest here. Are you a psychologist?
I did major in psychology.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're an experiment. That's the only reason I hang out with you.
I forgot where you went. Where'd you go? Potato salad tech?
I went to the same college that the actor, the father from Frasier, went to. Western Illinois University.
What's the guy's name? The old guy?
I don't know.
I want to read you a couple of my
the wall.
My funny Facebook posts today, and I want to see if you, since you're not on Facebook. So Retep quit Facebook because of some psychotic conspiracy theory that Goldman Sachs was collecting information so they could take over our life. It was really crazy.
Did you never read the blog post? I'm going to obviously post a link to my story so that Big D sounds like a fucking idiot.
I didn't read
usual.
your 15 pages of chicken scratch on bar napkins. So I'm going to read you a few of mine.
It's actually typed out.
I want you to see if you just tell me if you disagree or agree with my posts and why. because most of mine are opinions.
All right.
And I feel bad that you don't get to share in these.
Okay, yeah. I wouldn't anyways, because...
Well, no, yeah, you would.
I don't want to up your clout. You don't know what that is because you're stupid, but okay.
Sorry, we'll have to cut that part out. All right, so tell me whether you agree or disagree.
All right.
Pancakes equal overrated. French toast, appropriately rated. Waffles, fuck that shit. Maple syrup is the shit.
Literally, like every time that you were about to say one, I was like, I'm going to disagree with this one. But I like every time 100% agree with all of that.
We're both just loving French toast.
Dude, I mean, especially like the first part, pancakes, I was like, oh yeah, you really built my trust with that one.
You're like, hang on, are our taste buds matching? Dude, it's all about the maple.
Dude, and French toast. I mean, egg, like just egg dipped fucking bread. And
dude, the egg dipped bread gives you the best texture. You got the cinnamon going.
Yeah, and then you got the maple syrup on there.
Boom. I mean, I feel like with all three, they're essentially a utensil to get the maple syrup up to your mouth. And keep it off your hands. Like, these three things were invented before forks. Now we just don't need them. Just you have a spoon.
And I'm the fat one. I mean, so you're saying you would just squirt maple syrup in your mouth?
I have just put maple syrup on vanilla ice cream and eaten it.
That's strangely interesting. I thought immediately gross, but then I was like, that might work.
Yeah, it was actually good.
Wow.
All right, how about this one? They should rename Doritos Mouth-cutting Zesties.
No, bomb.
Why?
Stupid. I mean, don't care.
When was the last time you ate you cannot eat more than 4 Doritos without getting one jabbed into the top of your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, if you're...
And you have to, like, pull it out and you start bleeding.
No, I mean, I don't eat that many Doritos, and that's literally never happened to me.
You don't?
No, I don't. That's why I think it's weird that you're making, And what's up with your food posts? You hate fat people, yet you post... Everything you post is about food?
I like trying various foods.
So you just tried Doritos recently?
I might have. What was your favorite candy growing up?
I think, and this is weird, but, well, I mean...
Wax lips.
No, candy chalk cigarettes.
Oh, did you like those?
No, I'm just kidding. It's
those were fun. My mom didn't let me have them, but
Snickers. But then my number 2 is candy corn, which is a lot of people don't like, but I love it.
No way.
You don't like candy corn?
Love. So my mom would buy Halloween candy, but then she would get like a bag of candy corn and just put it in a dish. To me, the candy corn's as good as anything else you're getting.
Yeah, that's
it's Snickers quality.
Kay put candy corn in her dish over break, and I ate the whole dish, and I actually threw some at her, and we got in a big war with the candy corn.
Okay, so you guys were drunk, per usual. Yeah.
Well, that's me, not her.
Might be nice to spend some sober time with your woman.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Just as 5.
I find it hard to believe too that you do live with your woman and you still can't find sober time with her. That's really fucked up.
Well, she's always drunk.
That's staying.
What'd you think of O. Henry?
Don't even think I ever ate one.
What about Bitto Honey?
Nah, not a fan.
Seriously?
Nah.
Sugar Daddy?
Yeah, love those. Love the sugar dads. Caramel, sugar. Yo, by the way, did you hear that? Well, this is something that just came across my desk today on a memo from the president. Chocolate is going to become. The prices are going to be rising because it's the supply is so much higher or the demand is so much higher than the supply
for chocolate,
right?
And what's the fuck about chocolate?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like,
it's like 4 obese people driving the demand through the roof.
That's the equivalent of 70% of the mass on the planet. But I mean, people are gonna fucking ship bricks if chocolate. Like that's the first sign of the apocalypse, in my opinion. Is that I don't even eat chocolate or like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I never choose chocolate desserts at restaurants.
No, I don't eat dessert. I'm a meal guy.
Well, dude, I'm hitting the meal, but then I'm always trying to get the group to go in on like 2 desserts where we all get to try it. But I'll always go like bread pudding or, assorted sorbets. Why do you keep checking your phone?
Assorted sorbets.
What are you looking for?
I got an email.
Well, put your phone away, you fucking idiot.
Your phone buzzed right at the beginning.
And now it's on the ground, face down.
Do you not like it when people don't pay attention to you when you're talking? Because you do that all the time.
I know. It's a bad habit. I'll apologize up front.
New record set, the Wing Bowl.
How many?
Kobayashi.
Let me guess. Tell me the amount of time.
It was 30 minutes.
30 minutes to eat as many wings?
Yeah.
Did they have ranch? Dipping
I don't know. Just guess.
Well, it depends if there's ranch.
Just say
you
no.
idiot.
No, I'm looking at a picture. There was no ranch on the wing.
30 minutes. I'm going to say that he could eat 5 a minute for 30. I'm going to say 150 wings.
17,000.
Well, that's not real.
337.
337. Okay, so I was...
you were off by half. You were off by half. But yeah, I mean, Kobayashi making a comeback. Didn't you want to do it? Weren't you going to do a show about this?
Yeah, couldn't get the deal done with the competitive eating guys.
Did you do any... Were you able to get inside access to that?
They were willing to let me film anything. I just couldn't get a money deal done. They wanted like weird stuff.
Did you get inside access and go and see what it was all about in there?
No. The thing I was excited to go to, the event that I wanted to go film for the pilot was they have an oyster eating competition in New Orleans.
Yeah,
and it's supposedly one of the more fun, like a couple thousand people go to it. They pack like this giant bar in New Orleans. But here's the crazy thing. So this year was the first year they lowered the time limit from 10 minutes to 8 minutes for how long you have to eat the oysters. Because last year, the guys are getting so good at it, right, that they're eating more and more oysters. It's always been 10 minutes. Last year, they ate so many oysters in the 10 minutes that like a third of the contestants had to be rushed to the hospital, and some of them nearly died because the salinity in their blood was so high.
A lot of salt in oysters.
There's so much salt in oysters that you don't even realize because they're not that salty when you eat them.
Yeah, and you just slide it right down your throat.
But like the salinity in their blood changed, and like the organs started to shut down, so they had to go down to 8 minutes this year.
Jeez.
So my buddy. I shouldn't say his name, but let's just say his name rhymes with Baz.
Okay, so.
So we were in San Diego last year with a big group on
a
little guycation away from the ladies.
Yeah.
And he was we go to this really nice place. My buddy owns this is the best restaurant in San Diego. It's called Ocean Air. Dude was on Top Chef, came in second. Fucking one of the best chefs. Everything he makes is amazing.
Yeah.
We were there. It's like a really classy place, and like we were already wasted, and we were like going to stop in for like a drink and an appetizer.
Right.
And so we go in. There's like 10 of us, and we're like already kind of making a mess of the place. And I overhear him standing next to me order 40 raw oysters.
Who, Baz?
Yeah, Baz. So I turn to him and I go, well, you realize those are $4. You just ordered $160 worth of oysters. And he just snaps at me and goes, when I go out, all I ever want to do is just order as many oysters as I can eat. But my fucking wife won't fucking let me. Don't you fucking take this away from me. I go, all right, you get 40 oysters. So he gets this giant tray, eats 40 oysters, and we leave to go to another bar, and he just immediately just turns and just vomits up 40, like, essentially intact oysters. That's why you shouldn't eat 40.
No, yeah, I mean...
You eat 4 oysters, that's perfect.
40 of anything is... I mean, I don't know if I could eat anything.
You could
40 of anything.
You could probably eat 40 marshmallows. Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, that's real nice of you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't actually... I don't look like a marshmallow because
you look
I
like
ate
the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
No, I'm saying because it's not because I ate marshmallows. It's because of the clothes I wear. They're white.
How many marshmallows did you eat last night?
With blue ribbons around my wrists and feet. I ate a fucking 30-pound bag
of marshmallows. I remember when we went to the fair, LA County Fair. Fairs are fun because of all the fried stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Fried Oreos, which we all tried. You had a big turkey leg, didn't you?
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah. I knew that you would love that.
And brings me back.
Do you remember what Kate had?
She had a fried pickle.
Yeah.
Was it a fried pickle or just a regular pickle?
It was like a giant pickle.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she's used to because of me.
You remember you got mad at her because of the way she was eating it?
No, I
Nifty
don't.
did.
No, I didn't.
Nifty, you got mad at her because she was eating it like it was a
Stop
pain ass.
saying nifty. Nobody knows what that means.
Doesn't matter. You got mad at her because she was eating it sensually.
No, I didn't.
I swear to God. I swear to God you got mad.
But was it in a joking manner? I mean, was
no, you didn't get like aggressive.
Did I punch her in the face? No. Maybe a little bit. Yeah,
But no, because I go, let me get a picture of you eating the pickle, and she kind of like posed with it, and you were like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I know. That's just because you were involved, and anything that you do, that's I'm just like, what a dirty pig.
Why are you so on edge with me? You guys came back and spent the night that night. Remember, we had a sleepover.
Oh yeah, that was a sleepover. I threw up that night because you made me dip. I almost threw up.
I thought you did throw up. No.
No, I almost threw up right on your neighbor's patio.
Chewing tobacco is vile.
It's so fucking awful and terrible.
That was my New Year's resolution, was just to like a zero tolerance. I'm never doing it again.
I mean, that didn't work out for you, did it? Because I've bought you chew now twice, I think, because you have to hide it from your girlfriend, right?
Yeah, but I don't hide it. I've both times I've admitted it.
Didn't you throw it in the garbage can one time and then pick it out when she wasn't looking?
Yeah,
and
that was last year though.
No, it wasn't. That was like 2 months ago.
No. Which
technically
would clearly put us last year.
Zing! You got me.
You're dumb
pig.
So I want to tell. Do you mind if I tell the audience about what happened this week?
Yeah,
I think it's cool. I mean, I feel
ahead.
like we are friends with the audience, and so we should let them in on what's going on.
Sure.
So, Cocktails and Kimonos. It's not, by no means has it gotten huge or anything like that. It's just a little podcast that we do. But some people in the entertainment industry listen to it. We're based out of L.A. And we got an offer this week to do a once-a-week show in L.A. Once a week on Friday mornings, do the drive time radio show on an FM station.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like it's one of those things where I don't know how it's going to pan out. Like, there's lots of like layers to it, but it's the fact that there's we've only done 7 podcasts, and
I mean,
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you think that we're going to be able to cut out the swearing and all that shit?
I'm not joking. That's my biggest concern.
It's gonna be the hardest thing
because it's like a 5-second delay.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna kick us off. They're not gonna want to deal with all the producing and all the bullshit that has to deal with it. We keep fucking swearing and shit.
Well, the other thing is that we both work. They want us to do 8 to 10, or no, 6 to 10. And I truly don't know if it's something that we're going to be able to do. Like, it's not like a lot of money that we got offered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but...
Well, okay, they just took I was going to fax the offer, got.
Oh, a fax?
Yeah.
That quickly?
Yeah.
You are so fucking old and outdated that you would be getting faxes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It's great news. Who knows if we'll be able to manage it or do it.
It's not like one of the big stations. It's just a cool thing that, people are liking the show and liking the vibe of me just relentlessly attacking Retep's dead tooth and big fat.
I think they're going to
change.
Well, I think they're going to change
beluga whale.
Well, I think they're going to change the format around a little bit because
how would it?
Because you offend people. You're offensive to just everybody.
I offend one group.
No, who?
The obese.
You offend obese people. You offend gay people. You offend
what?
You offend gay people.
The vast majority of my close friendship group is very gay.
That's just you taking a jab at all of your friends at once. And that's the ironic part, is that you're really making fun of gay people.
I've never made fun of gay people. And I'm crazy when people are homophobic. I get crazy.
Is that where you learned your cat tendencies? Is that where you picked that up from?
No, I grew up in a house with a cat.
Oh. Just one?
Ishmael.
Like a normal person, just one?
May she rest in peace.
Just one, like a normal person, though?
This one like a normal person.
That's your go-to thing. It's so stupid and retarded.
You just offended retarded people, so there you go.
Do you think we have many handicapped people?
I know for a fact that about 40%.
Because they can't turn the station. They can't change it.
Handicap.
No, I've listened to a lot of podcasts where people are like 100 times more offensive than we are.
Yeah,
For example, the Dick's Insider Show. They've plugged us twice. But the name of the podcast is called Dick's, capital N, Cider. So obviously...
Dick's Insider.
Dick's Inside Her. And their website background...
So they're just probably women hating just
No,
nasty.
they have women on their show.
Oh.
But the background of their website is just a big, like repeated, tiled over and over, a huge long cock going into a vagina, very explicitly drawn. And I mean, so we're not that offensive, I don't think. I think that's why.
Funny? Are they funny?
It's pretty funny. It's a 2.5 hour long podcast, and
Jeez.
I can't listen to more than an hour.
No.
I can't even listen to us for more than an hour.
I feel like the last one we did was 42 minutes, and I think that was kind of, and you don't want to get too much longer than that.
No, yeah. I mean, the only thing I feel
Part
like
of the reason this one's so listenable is because of my beautiful baritone voice.
I mean, we sound the
as
same.
well.
We sound the same, though.
No, you sound like Don Henley after a set where he screeched out for an hour and 40 minutes.
What a bomb.
This girl I'm Facebook friends with just posted a picture of her. She like designs clothes,
Yeah.
and she just posted a picture of some like little skirt thing that she designed, and she's wearing it. She's the model, and it's like fairly close up. And I mean, oh my god, if she doesn't have the knobbiest fucking knees I've ever seen,
Knobby knees.
dude. Pretty bad thing to have, knobby knees. Like they can be really like knobby knees are gross. Like what do you think's worse, knobby knees or cankles? You have both, but I'm saying on a female.
Cankles are gross.
Dude, you haven't seen these knees.
I mean, it's like it's almost like looking at a huge uncircumcised penis. Looking at cankles, like that's what they are.
Dude, these knees look like the walking tree from Lord of the Rings. They're not good.
Yo, so you know how we have this whole chimney thing going on, and we found several people who are.
But someone get stuck this week? Please.
No. I did. I look every week though, and I looked hard today. I did find that somebody got stuck in something else, another
object that a human can be stuck in.
And so I was thinking about it, and I was wondering if you could choose anything to be stuck in.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's do it this way. If there was anything that you wouldn't want to be stuck in, what would it be?
I wouldn't want to be buried in a coffin alive. That would be the worst. I wouldn't want to be stuck somewhere where I knew nobody was going to be. Mm-hmm. Like the drainage pipe somewhere in the remote. Like
in It.
Because when you're stuck, the only thing that keeps you going is the thought that soon someone is going to get you out. So I just Googled, by the way, stuck in chimney.
Yeah.
Top story comes up, Bakersfield, California.
We already did that one, though.
No, you didn't.
We did. We already did that one.
Trust me, you didn't.
Okay, go.
It's from 2010. A Central California doctor whose decomposing body was found in the chimney of her boyfriend's house died of asphyxiation, a coroner says. So some doctor, she was in an on-again, off-again relationship, apparently tried to force her way into the home by sliding down the chimney. Her decomposing body was found there 3 days later.
Real.
First, she tried to get in the house with a shovel, then climbed a ladder to the roof, removed the chimney cap, and slid feet first down the flue.
I mean,
a doctor! This is someone who went through 10 years of college.
I mean, don't you consider yourself to be pretty smart? For the same reasons a doctor would be?
Yeah, but I never tried to slide down a chimney now,
I'm just saying anything's possible. Anything. Even you in a chimney.
Well, you would never try to get down a chimney because you would never even be able to get your big ham hock.
Because I'm intelligent. Because I'm smart. I'm street smart. Not like you, book smart.
Really?
There was a man rescued after being stuck in New Mexico mud for 3 days.
What do you mean?
He was stuck in mud. A homeless man who was stuck in thick mud.
Quicksand?
No. Thick mud near the Rio Grande River in Albuquerque for 3 days was rescued Saturday after some high school students on a field trip heard him yelling for help.
Poor kids.
What, that they had to see a homeless man?
Yeah. Poor
That's
bastards.
Terrible. It's terrible.
By the way, do you remember like being a kid? Like when I was really little, I remember like thinking that like quicksand was something that I was going to have to contend with like once a week. Once I was an adult.
You read a book about how to get out of quicksand. I remember you explained to me how to do it one time.
Float on your back.
You float on your back slowly, very slowly.
Quicksand is a non-Newtonian fluid.
What other kind of weird things, strange situations can you get out of survival-wise?
Pretty much just about anything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, crashing plane.
What about a gun to the head?
Easily just get out. Karate chop to the throat.
What if you're on your knees sucking a cock?
Why would I want to get out of that? I mean,
I mean, with a gun
attack
to
your
your head.
assailant.
Bite the dick, right?
Oh. Man, you've gotten foul here. A lot of kind of nasty talk.
I came in very negative today, and I'm still kind
I
of
know.
negative.
What's going on with you?
I've just been in a shit mood this whole week.
Have you honestly not slept this week?
Well, you intentionally ruined my day yesterday on purpose.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
And that was rude of you. But
oh, come on. That was silly.
I know it was silly, but other than that, I haven't slept well for the entire fucking week.
You gotta figure this out. Are you doing drugs?
No, and I haven't been drinking too much. So
I saw you on Sunday. You were quite drunk.
I actually fell asleep early on Sunday, which was nice.
I had the worst, dude. Because I came back from that Super Bowl party like at like 9:30.
Yeah.
Fell asleep immediately. Woke up at like 1 a.m. like my heart pounding.
Worst.
And I was just like up straight through work.
Dude, that's what's been happening to me all fucking week. That's the exact same shit. That's the worst. That is,
bro. You gotta keep yourself up. That's the key. Like, don't let yourself fall asleep that early. It's just a recipe for failure.
What one? Or at 9?
Yeah, you gotta go. You know, if you know that you gotta wake up at like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Keep yourself up till 1 or 2, and then you go to sleep. Just fight, stay awake.
It's true, man.
Otherwise, you are fucked.
You're fucked.
A question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day on Tuesday?
I'm not doing anything on Tuesday because my girlfriend's coming from out of town tomorrow, and we're going whale watching. That's our Valentine's Day date.
Oh, nice. Nice cheap date.
What are you doing?
I don't know yet. I got to figure that out. But I'll do something because I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I'm nice.
Right. Yeah, because you're nice.
What is expected though? Like, is flowers and dinner enough?
Yeah, it's enough.
You have to get a gift. I mean, you're obviously only doing whale watching a Groupon that you got, so that's really, really cheap. But is flowers and dinner enough?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't just repeatedly do that every year because you're an asshole.
What do I have to do? Take her go-kart racing.
I don't know. What do you want to do? Why don't you make it about you this year?
But you know what I want to do?
What?
Go to the gym, come back.
So, Big D, are you going to be able to wrap it up this time, or are we going to have to fucking go for 2 hours to close the cast?
No, we don't have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. We don't want to. I mean, I do think that, it's worth noting that you're wearing the same sweatshirt you wore last week.
This is my cast sweatshirt.
It's getting ridiculous, pal.
You only have 2.
I've got about. If you look above you, there's a closet full of other ones.
Those are all T-shirts.
Above those, next to the towels.
Those are towels and pillows.
I can see it. You can't see it. So we're gonna go to Baby Blues.
Baby Blues Barbecue.
Oh, it's so good.
I can't wait.
Yeah, what are you gonna get? Probably ribs and something else.
No, I think I'm gonna get a sandwich and ribs.
Probably, yeah, full rack. Full rack.
Full rack.
Sandwich.
Shrimp.
Obviously, yeah. Get some scrimps.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a chicken breast and a glass of ice water.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to last just like your vodka diet lasted for 1.5 days.
I know, beer's so good. I loves it.
No, fad diets.
I've never done a fad diet except South Beach and Atkins. That's the only two.
Oh,
all right, well, listen,
It's been fun. It's been a good one.
It's been nice.
I hate you more than ever today.
Your energy has been horribly negative. It's been throwing me off.
More than ever, I hate you. I've never hated you so much in my life.
It's really, really crazy the way you've been treating me.
Well, I'll edit it together and make it good like I always do. Pig.
I give you detailed notes to the second.
Oh, so you're gonna give me notes for this one all the way through, not just halfway like last time.
Worst podcast ever.